The Fan Phone-In.
Hello listeners, it's the Fan Phone-In, and I'm your host, Gary Allen. We have a special guest on this show today. It's Rose Seabright, an animal expert who just wrote a book, The Paws of War. It's just a fascinating book.
It's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
That's why I was drawn to it, and I don't think a lot of people realise quite how many animals sacrificed themselves and worked for us in the world wars, right from the time of Hannibal crossing the Alps up to modern-day Lassie.
Lassie?
Yes, because we're all aware of the cost to human life of wars and the casualties and the sacrifice and bravery of the men and women who go to war, but we're not so familiar with the many different breeds of animals that fight alongside those men and women. People are aware of cavalry, and dogs to some extent. But what you may not be aware is that there are all kinds of animals who go into war all the time alongside man. Sea lions, dolphins, elephants, even bats, prawns, glowworms, all kinds of animals.
Prawns? Okay, how would glowworms be used?
They would keep them in a box and they would bring them out because they had a lot of heavy equipment. Glowworms very light, very small, so you could keep them in a pouch.
Wow.
And then bring them out in glasses, and they would guide people behind enemy lines. And then, of course, you could throw them away at the end or eat them.
Eat them? Wow. So how would bats be used?
It was called Project X-Ray. It was during World War II. It was an attempt to attack Japan with bats carrying tiny satchels bearing incendiary devices. So they were effectively suicide bat bombers.
Suicide bat bombers? So did it work?
No, the plan backfired. Should I say bat-fired?
Hey, nice one, Rose. Wow, what happened? How did it backfire?
When they attacked the wrong target and they set fire to a military airfield.
No way.
But these were specially trained combat bats. Combat.
Hey, nice one, Rose. So how long did it take you to write the book?
2 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And dolphins were used in the war as well, weren't they?
Yes, they have biological sonar. It's far superior to that of humans.
I'm sure it is.
So they can literally drill holes with their mind in the seabed.
What?
Also sea lions, because they are able both in the water and on land, they can even pursue a subject onto land and honk and alert the suspects. And also what we have to remember is that war, although in films looks like a very exciting pursuit, it is usually quite mundane, the daily grind, rather boring. So it's nice to have animals do a couple of tricks for you. Can you imagine the joy you would get from a sea lion and its ball?
Well, I suppose. I'm just going to read a passage from your book. The great thing about dogs in war is you can get them to drag heavy equipment for miles upon miles until their weak little bodies can't take it no more. If you get bored, you can play kick the dog until it falls over. It's great for morale, apparently. Jesus, Rose. And the best thing is, if you get hungry, you can always eat the dog. Jesus. I heard it tastes like roast beef. Rose, you're a psychopath, for God's sake. I thought you was an animal lover.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I've never had any pets. I don't really warm to animals.
Wait a minute. But you wrote a book about animals.
You have to love animals to write a book about animals. You don't have to love cheese to write a book about cheese. I admire them. I've put this collection together because I think it's wonderful stories of endurance.
Yeah. Okay.
Animals are there to serve us. We eat them, we use them, we kill them at whim.
Bloody hell, are you Rose Seabright or Rose West? Oh, sorry, Rose. I know you don't hate animals. But how far can you push an animal?
To death.
For fuck's sake, Rose. Okay, let's get to our first caller. On the line we have Veronica Gallagher. What do you want to say, Veronica?
Hello.
Hi.
I just am phoning about the animal thing. I just feel so sorry for them.
Animals love to work. They've got a very strong work ethic. You can see it in their eyes.
What?
I think it's wrong. Really, really awful. I feel really sorry for them.
Yeah.
They don't want to go to war. They haven't got a vote. They're helpless. I just feel really sorry for them.
Well, I would actually argue that animals love to work. If you look at sniffer dogs, border collies in the farms, they love to work.
No, I don't think it's right. I feel really sorry for them.
Well, you could say that these animals, if they weren't sent to war, they could possibly be made into glue.
Animals turned into glue? What the fuck are you going on? Right, thanks for your call, Veronica. Next on the line, we've got Ice. Where are you from, Ice?
Gary, I'm from Merseyside.
Top one, mate. What do you want to say?
Yeah, listen, man. I'm a socialist, like. When I hear about people going to war, I'm only interested in animals. It's people who die, you know. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, I'm eating the sweet here.
Yeah, I can't understand your eyes. Go on, what do you want to say?
Never mind about the animals.
Yeah.
Think about the people first, alright?
Alright, nice one, Ice. Next on the line, we've got Anne. Hello, Anne. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm sitting here listening to the radio and I am in tears. The tears are literally streaming down my face.
I'm so sorry.
Floods of tears. I just feel so sorry for these animals. And you say that they deserve it or they want to go to war. They don't. These are just animals. And what was it St. Francis said about the animals?
I believe it was bugger one's animal and the animal will bugger you.
Something along those lines. And I can't tell you how sorry I'm feeling for these.
Have you ever been to a dog fight or a cock fight?
We're not put upon this earth to cause pain and suffering and misery, but there's so much in the world of these poor animals there. I feel so sorry for them.
Okay, thanks, Anne. That was definitely a man. Right, next on the line we have Sunita Garesh. Hello, Sunita.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hello. I felt that I needed to call in just because I do feel that the animals were coerced into going to war. You know, I don't feel that they chose to do it. In fact, me and my friends, we come down once a year to London. We come to see the shows.
Yeah.
We go and see something royal.
Ooh, fancy. What do you do for work?
I'm a dinner lady.
It says here you've made a little poem. Do you want to read it to us live on air? What's the book called?
It's called The Animal War Memorial.
Excellent.
Our Brit animals' wartime toil was recognised by the Princess Royal. A statue tall in the West End, built to honour man's best friend. Oh yes, I speak of our animal brothers, man's best friend and several others. Cats and birds and many more. Horse and mule, they went to war. Starved and scared and blown apart, brave and strong like Bonaparte. Fought with us throughout the war. Hand in hand? No, hand in paw. Jilly Cooper had it right when she said their valiant fight should be recognised today. They were not receiving pay. Andy could not make a choice, as we know they have no voice. Glowworms shine so bright, but they might not want to light the way. Pigeons did not go to class to detect poison gas. When we hear a donkey braying, it would really not be saying, I would like to go to war. I will fight them on the shore. So I stand by this erection.
Erection?
Penning words upon reflection, lest one of us again forgets. They're not soldiers, they're our pets.
Wow, that was great, Sunita.
Well, it got me, and that's why I felt I just had to write it.
That's beautiful. If I write it, I am planning on writing another book, so I'd love to include that poem in it.
Well, I will send it in.
Oh, please do. That's wonderful. For a dinner lady, it's marvellous.
Yeah, it don't matter if she's the dinner lady. Right, thank you, Sunita. Thanks, it was a lovely, lovely poem.
Bye.
See ya. Next on the line, we have Rizwan Hanif. Oh, he's been on the line before. Hello, Rizwan.
Hello, what is point?
Oh, God, it's you. What do you want?
What is point?
What's the point in what?
What is point? What is point?
What's your point?
What is point is point. Point is what is point.
Oh, fuck off, Rizwan. Now, we've just got time for one more caller. Right, on the line, we've got Liv. Hi, Liv.
Hi. Yeah, I was just listening to how you're talking about animals going to war, and I'd be fair that you should send innocent animals into war. You know, I mean, they've never done anything against us, and you know, they just sit there and do their thing and get on with it. And actually, come to think of it, they don't really have much of a brain. Actually, I did once have a pet bird that did actually repeat anything you said, so it did.
Wow.
We can actually have any use for animals in war.
I can't understand you. You're going too fast. Slow down.
Oh, I was saying that there isn't really much use for animals
In war, yeah.
No, I said that they're really innocent, but I did have a bird who was quite clever.
Oh, yeah. What bird was it?
And it's an African gay parrot, and basically when you say its name to it, it can recite it back, which was really funny, because when I was younger, we used to be in the garden calling. My mum would call us in for tea, and the parrot would kind of repeat her. So we get really confused, we didn't know which one to call for. And, you know, it imitates the telephone really, really well, so you're really confused, sitting in the house, and suddenly the telephone go off, and you go and pick up the telephone, but actually it's only the bird, because no one on the other end of the phone, and then you look really silly, and then it answers back to you like, hello, this is Bucky Boy, and it's actually the parrot, so it's quite...
For fuck's sake, Liv, slow down. Can live long. You won't live long talking like that.
Well, you know, I don't think I would, but then again...
But then again, nothing. See you later, Liv. Jesus. And that's all we've got time for this week. But we'll be back for part 2 on the next episode. I've been Gary Allen, and with me today in the studio is Rose Seabright. See you next time.